Hi, we're going to be doing Home Chef's Moroccan chickpea stew. I'm going to start off by peeling and then cutting the carrots.
I'm going to start off with halving and roasting the garlic and then mincing the cilantro.
And I'm going to be cutting the celery, and we'll figure out who does the rest of the steps as we go along.
So I'm removing the ingredients from the bags that Home Chef sent us. So since we have 4 servings, we got 2 bags because it's 2 servings per bag. So Miss Jenny, you are celery. Miss Emmy, you are the carrots. And I would wash those.
Okay, sure.
Okay, Miss Margs, you are the garlic and the cilantro, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here's 1 package of garlic. Let's see if I can find it. Yep. All right, so you're gonna have these, and I believe the directions are that you're gonna have the garlic, place the garlic halves on a small piece of foil and toss with, it says a half teaspoon, but because you're doing twice as much, it'll be a full teaspoon of olive oil. And you're gonna put it in the oven for 12 to 15 minutes. Can you do me a favor, my dear? Can you heat the oven to 450 degrees, please?
So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to wrap the garlic in the tin foil. And so I'm just doing it very delicately so I don't crush it. And there you go.
So Margot chopped the garlic in half and put it in a ball of tin foil, basically. The oven was heated to 450 degrees, and I'm putting it in here for 12 to 15 minutes until it is lightly browned. Emmy is peeling carrots. Oh, we have a really good thunderstorm outside. Margot is getting ready to chop the cilantro, and Jenny is working on chopping the celery. I am going to open some cans of stuff. I have cans of chickpeas, and I have 2 cans of crushed tomatoes, so I'll open these and get these ready. I just noticed on all the cans that we got from Home Chef that the cans are BPA free. We work really hard as a family to not purchase canned items with BPA lining. So I love the fact that the service uses non-BPA lined cans. So that is a huge plus for me. See, it says right there.
So I just finished cutting the celery, and it's looking pretty good.
This is my diced cilantro. It's all done. And it's ready.
Cutting my carrots, and they said to make them about a 1/4 inch cuts, but I'm just trying to make them as uniform as possible to help them cook evenly.
All right, so I am taking the garlic out. It's been in there for about 12 minutes. Let's see what it looks like. It's supposed to be browned. All right, this will be fun to get into because we're supposed to let it sit for 2 to 3 minutes, but I need to check it to see if it's brown.
Wow, you really wrapped that thing up good.
Hey, it didn't leak anywhere. The kitchen smells awesome, by the way. It smells like garlic, that's right.
More time.
More time. Not brown. Okay, so I'm gonna put this back in, and then Margot, why don't you come on over, girlfriend? Hold on 1 second. All right, so Margot is gonna start the stew part of the stew. And it says on here that we're supposed to place a medium pot over medium heat and add 2 teaspoons of olive oil. And because we're making 4 servings, we have to put 4 teaspoons of olive oil. And then we're adding the celery, carrot, and chickpeas to the hot pot and stirring occasionally until slightly softened 2 to 3 minutes. All right, girl, I'm gonna push this in. All right, and hold on, let me get the celery. All right, go for it, girl. All right, so it's 6 o'clock right now. How about at 6:02? We'll add the berry seasoning, and then we'll stir it for another minute.
Okay.
So 2. Let's see how it is. Let's see if it's any browner.
More time. I think this
Maybe
is a
like
little
2
bit.
more minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, so we're gonna put this back in for 2 minutes. So now it's been in there for 14 minutes and it'll be in there for a total of 16. Miss Margs, do you wanna add the berry seasoning to that, please? Yes. So that has been cooking for about 3 minutes now. All right, awesome. I'll take those from you. Give it a good stir.
We want to get it all combined so that there's some places that have no flavoring and some places that are loaded with flavoring. So we want it to get it mixed all together.
All right, so I'm gonna move on to the next step. I'm adding the tomatoes and a cup of water. Will you go ahead and give that a stir, please, love? Mm-hmm. And then I think, should have looked at this before, I'm also adding harissa to it.
What are the sour cream for?
The sour cream is for the top.
Oh, okay.
All right. There we go. There's 1. There's 2. This is going to be good and spicy. So I think we get this back up to a simmer and let it cook for 15 to 20 minutes.
So I just took the garlic out of the oven, which is going to be used to spread on top of the naan. That goes with the chickpea stew.
Which isn't quite up to a simmer yet, so I'm going to turn it up a little bit because then it has to cook for another 15 to 20 minutes afterwards. But it looks pretty good. It smells really spicy.
Mm-hmm.
I think some of it is because of the harissa. You want to smell it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Do we
kinda smells
use
like
harissa and other things?
Yes, I've had harissa in the house before.
It
Okay.
smells like sriracha.
It smells a lot like sriracha, doesn't it? Oh, that's good stuff.
So I am using a fork to mash the garlic, just so that it's easier instead of using like a potato masher, which I don't think works as well.
Now I'm gonna finish it off. Good to take anger out on. Okay, it's looking pretty good.
All right, here, bring it on over. All right, so it says that I'm supposed to drizzle the flatbreads with 2 teaspoons of olive oil, but I don't feel like drizzling, so I'm taking basically a baster and putting it on instead so that it's all even. And then I'm supposed to take the mashed garlic and spread it over. So how about this? Yep.
Should we use like a spoon?
I don't know. I've never done this before. Margot, do you want to try one?
Sure.
All right. Try it with a fork. Because again, it doesn't say how to do it. It just says do it. So you tell me. Is that working or should we try something else?
Sounded really
All right. Why don't you grab a spoon or a knife, please? But don't, let's not cut it.
Sorry, I'm trying to work quick.
I'm gonna do a knife.
Should I turn down the heat over here?
Sure. Turn it down to maybe a 3.
Yeah, is that better?
Knife's way better.
Okay. Good to know.
I think that's the top of the garlic.
Alrighty. And then Jenny, do you want to try the other one, sweetie?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Should I
Here,
take
so
the
I'll
rest
take this.
of it, or-
Sure. Do you think it was pretty even? Half and half? Okay, great. Yeah, that part didn't break up, so we're just going to leave it there. All right, go for it. And while you do that, I'm going to figure out what we do afterwards.
The brown part might not break up either. So if they don't break up, just put them on the plate.
Or we can have it on there. That might be a little intense right there, though. I would take that off. So it said after the garlic was put on to season it with a pinch of pepper. Not really sure what that is, so I put a lot of pepper on it. Doesn't say put salt. What do you girls think? Should we put a little salt
Yeah, I would
on?
put
I
just
think there's
a little
no
bit.
harm in putting just a little bit on.
We'll put a little salt on just to make sure. Otherwise, it's going to taste like unseasoned garlic. All right, and so place flatbread directly on oven rack and bake until brown 4 to 5 minutes. So I'm guessing that that's in the 450. So can you turn the oven back on, please, for 450? So the garlic is on the naan, the olive oil is on the naan, the pepper is on the naan, and we improvise with a little bit of salt. Will you set that for 4 minutes, please? And the stew is simmering away. So we're in really good shape.
Smells good.
It does smell good.
Yeah, it looks really good too.
Okay, I'm checking on the flatbread. I probably should have gotten one of these before I opened up the oven. All right, so looking good, smelling good. So after they cool for a minute, I will cut them into quarters. Quarter for you, quarter for you, quarter for you. Great. So it said originally to simmer the stew for 15 to 20 minutes, but I checked it after that time and the carrots were still pretty crunchy. So I ended up covering it with the cover and cooking it for another 10 minutes. It says from the chef, if you have time, simmering the stew for 20 to 25 minutes will deepen the flavors. So obviously we went for the 30-minute instead, and it was just easier to put a cover on it. So we're gonna serve this up and get ready to eat. Okay, so it's served, it's in the bowls. We're putting the cilantro that Margot minced up on top, and then it says you can put sour cream too. It provided it in nifty little packages. I'm gonna skip the sour cream because I don't mind spicy food, but you said you wanted to try a little?
Yes.
Okay. All right, should I give it a try, see how it is?
Yeah, go ahead. Dig on in.
All right, it was a little hot.
I don't think I've ever tried sour cream, so I might just try it.
It's good. It's not
Without
really
and then
sour.
with.
It's kind of like a sweeter.
It's good. It's good. It's spicy. It's still a little crunchy, but I would definitely make this again. Did you guys try it?
No.
Give it a try. What do you think, Ems?
1 second.
Blowing on it is good.
Yeah. I think you could use more spice. I mean, I'm someone who just goes all out with spice. So for me, I think I could use more spice, but that's basically everything for me. But it, I think, has really good flavors. The cilantro really helps add, like, you know, a difference in flavor. So I think it's really good.
Yeah.
I would order it again.
It's really good, yeah.
Yeah, you like it? And how was it to cook? Was it easy to follow for the most part?
Yeah, it was
Most of the time.
So what did you think was easy?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, the cooking for the stew. I think it took longer than what they actually said.
Yeah.
So I think that was a little bit of complication.
Okay, but overall, somebody who doesn't have a whole lot of cooking experience, they could make this?
Yeah, and it took longer than what was supposed to, but it still didn't take, you know, hours where some stews take forever to, you know, get flavor.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so Morrocan chickpea stew from Home Chef. Thank you.